house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 Manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. College football bowl selection Sunday is just a couple of days away. Before that, it's Conference Championship Week. Tonight, number 25 James Madison faces Troy for the Sun Belt Championship. Number 24 North Texas battles number 22 Lane for the American Championship. Boise State against UNLV for the Mountain West. Conference USA Kennesaw State battles Jacksonville State. Saturday, noon Eastern Big 12 Championship. Number 4 Texas Tech against number 11 BYU. Miami of Ohio against Western Michigan for the MAC title. 4 Eastern, number 3 Georgia against number 9 Alabama for the SEC Championship. 8 Eastern for the ACC title, number 17 Virginia battles Duke. And number 1 Ohio State squares off with number 2 Indiana for the Big Ten title. Both teams are 12-0. The winner, the likely number 1 seed in the college football playoff. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23, temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Temperatures rising to around 24 overnight, and gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Currently, it is 7 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome in, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN. Happy Monday. It's a fun day Monday. Today, it's December 8th. We are getting to close to the middle part of December, and we are in the last month of the year, as we all know it, of course. And it's the holiday season, too. So we hope everyone has enjoyed the holiday season. I know sometimes it can be a very stressful time for many people. It's also a very exciting time, too. We're getting closer to the end of the year, into 2026, out of 2025 and into the new year. Knock on wood, hopefully we've got the good year in our hands. So something to look forward to, of course. And in the meantime, there is plenty of fun activities to do in the local holiday spirit of the Fox River Valley area. There are so many great activities to be a part of, to volunteer for, and you've got still some time to do so. It's still the early part of December. So what we'll do here, of course, like we always do on the Community Hour, is discuss what are some upcoming things happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. I will talk about that today, of course. Before we do that, we want to remind you that Divine Touch Barbershop in Elgin says it's hard being away from home during the holidays, even harder if you're a soldier overseas securing our freedom. Send letters and packages. Say prayers for our troops overseas. This message courtesy of veteran-owned and operated since 2007. That's Divine Touch Barbershop at 21 Douglas Avenue in Elgin. Trust their years of experience. Call Divine Touch Barbershop at 847-488-9950. That's 847-488-9950. That's 21 Douglas, right around the corner over there. They've got their beautiful golden cursive writing on there, Divine Touch, and then Barbershop, all in white. And if you're watching me on YouTube, you can see I've moved all the way back so I can see it here. And they've got that cute little barber shop spinny thing. I don't know what you call it, but you know, the spinny thing, it's red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? At the old fashioned kind of barber shops, it spins. They've got that right in the window. They're usually open. They're open early. They're open early as well. And it's very chic inside. So if you've never been there before, it is a great place to get your next trim, your next haircut. Very, very nice. So I'm glad that they are a live read here today. Thank you to Radio America in Oak Park, Illinois, for sending us over some great stuff. And hey, if you're listening in Radio America, you want your ads running even longer, feel free to reach out to us, 847-741-7700. And we'd love to even have you on the air too. That would be a lot of fun. Very cool. I want to continue on here to start off your 9 o'clock hour with the weather. Now, we'll also go through some different, there's a specific news article about the weather that we'll talk about. And then we'll also take a little look-see here at the travelmidwest.com website, see if there's anything in the area that recently happened. We'll keep you in tune with that. So taking a look at the 10-day forecast today, it is a chillier day. It doesn't feel super cold. When I stepped out of the house today, it said it was 11 degrees. It didn't feel like 11. It felt like more like 20 degrees. Now, I know that that's not a huge degree difference, but you kind of know what I mean when it comes to that, right? It didn't really feel like super, super cold. We see a high of 24 degrees for today. It is going to be pretty much mostly cloudy skies throughout the majority of the day. There was a little ray of sunshine coming through this morning, but pretty much it is going to be overcast, mostly cloudy skies for the day today. We see a high of 24, currently 16 right now, and we see a low of 16 degrees for tonight. Now, again, I'm taking this information from weather.com. Now, of course, if you look on your phone, it's going to be a little different. My phone says it's going to be a low of 10 degrees for today, whereas on here it says 16. So just kind of, if you want to use all of the different ones that are out there, different sources, then you can. It'll kind of help you to kind of generally get a feel for what we're going to be getting. Tomorrow's Tuesday, we see a high of 34 degrees. Temperatures are starting to go up. We're already seeing the snow starting to melt already, which means it's going to most likely continue. However, we do get a chance of snow tomorrow. Cloudy skies and a high of 34. Occasional light rain. Now, I did warn this last week, too, that we are going to be getting some freezing rain, which then, of course, could turn to ice. It could get very slick and slippery, so please make sure that you are aware of that. Occasional light rain, some snow showers mixing in the later time at night. We see a low of 33 degrees coming up for Tuesday night. Chance of precipitation at 90%. Heading on into Wednesday, cloudy skies with some snow showers, mainly during the morning. Some sleet or freezing rain possible again. Chance of snow at 60%. Morning high of 36 with temperatures falling to near 30. We see it dropping down to 17 degrees. Cloudy skies early, becoming partly cloudy later at night. That's going to be for Wednesday night. Thursday rolls around. We see a high of 23. Temperatures start to drop again. We see more clouds than sun. A few flurries or snow showers are possible. About a 16 to 24% chance there, predicted as of right now. Partly to mostly cloudy coming through on Thursday with a low of 13 degrees. As we get into Friday, closer into the weekend, we see a high of 23, mostly cloudy with a low of 3 degrees coming up for Friday night. It's going to be a doozy. Yes, as Ned Ryerson says. Ned Ryerson. Yes. It's going to be cold. It's going to be very cold. It's going to be even colder coming up on Saturday the 13th. We see bitter cold temperatures, high of only 8 degrees, low of 0, which, of course, that means it's going to be in the negatives. Mostly cloudy skies, becoming partly cloudy later. Heading on into Sunday, the 14th, we see sunshine and clouds mix. So we may get a little bit of sun there with a high of 9 degrees, low of 4 degrees, partly cloudy skies during the evening, followed by more cloudier skies overnight. And then finally for Monday, next Monday, a week from today, high of 17 and a low of 8 degrees, mostly cloudy. Then if you do continue on throughout the majority of the following week, it does look like temperatures do start to rise a little bit here. So we get into the 20s and highs in the 30s. Closer into Christmas, we are supposed to see highs in the 30s. That's what we're going to be seeing. But some chances of ice again coming through. So just be prepared for that. That was brought to you by the weather.com Weather Channel's website. In recent news here, posted under Trending Now on weather.com, crashes and chaos. December snow isn't sparing Chicago area. A blast of Arctic air from Canada also brought fresh round have heavy snow to Chicago area over the weekend. Many places were blanketed by more than 5 inches of snow, especially like it says here in the Chicagoland area. We got a little bit of snow here, of course, in the Elgin area, but if you are closer into the Chicagoland area, you might have noticed the heavier snowfall. While snowplows convoys hustled to keep the roads clear, a semi-trailer did jackknife off a highway in Sterling, Illinois. Flyers also got stuck for hours at Chicago O'Hare's International Airport. And there is even a video that you can watch as well, too. This is brought to you by the Weather Channel's website. That's weather.com. WRMN.com. And then, of course, there's ads that come up before the video, of course, starts. But if you want to watch it for yourself, of course you can. What is this one? This is another one. They've got some news sources here. New holiday fear unlock. Christmas tree false spring. I don't know what that is. What's Christmas tree false spring here? I see what it is. It's supposed to feel like, it's going to be nice and it's going to be an early spring and then it's going to be a drastic change in the temperatures there. I think that's what it is. I think so, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, no, it's talking about praying mantises. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope, I do not like those things. Ugh, God, it's on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, folks. It came up on my screen and I was like, no. I had one jump on me once when I was a kid, and I've ever since then, I don't like the praying mantises. Why don't we take a quick time out, folks? When we come back, of course, we'll continue on talking more about what's happening in the Midwest, travelmidwest.com. We'll talk a little bit about what's happening in the Fox River Valley area, see if there are any particular incidents that have happened, crashes, construction, things like that. We'll keep you in the loop and in tune. Stay tuned for that here on WRMN's Community Hour. We'll be back.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all. On American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN. We hope you're enjoying the morning so far. Here we had, of course, the morning show with the L Train, Elliot Serrano, and Susie C. Yes. And I did want to go through just briefly here what was the question of the day today, because I do want to talk about that. Let's see what it was. I know I did see it was posted. Here we go. The Susie Q of the day for Monday the 8th, if you didn't see it already. What is a superstition you believe in? What is a superstition you believe in? A superstition of mine that I believe in. Oh my goodness. I'm being put on the spot by this question here. Sometimes I got to be in a blank, I got to be in a headspace to try to think. In the comment section, Mark says walking under ladders is one of them. I would say using a Ouija board. I would say I have a little superstition there, probably. I would say maybe that. Superstition. I don't know. Waking up at 3:33 in the morning maybe is another one. Something weird happens. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I always have that. I always have the answer usually for a lot of these. I don't know. But yes, if you want to answer it, you can. But that is the Susie Q of the morning. What is a superstition you believe in? Yeah, I would say using Ouija boards. I don't dabble in any of that. Let's see what we've got here for the Travel Midwest. Anything in particular that has happened? Well, of course, the per usual construction that we have been seeing here right near the Elgin DMV is also still in operation now, too. It looks like, of course, as expected, of course, the accidents from last week, I know on Thursday I mentioned some of them that were out in Bloomingdale and Barrington area. There were a couple, but it looks like those are all cleared now, of course, as expected. Nothing really that I'm seeing that's really popping out to me other than, of course, some particular construction that's still going on. I know in West Chicago there's a couple different ones right near Winfield. That looks like that is on 38 and 59. There's some construction that's going on now, of course, still continuing on until the end of the next week, December. Next week, end of next week for December 15th and 19th, it says. I know that there is a traffic report here, eastbound I-290 from Thorndale Avenue to I-90 and 94, Jane Byrne interchange. There is a little bit of some congestion that's going on right now. It does look like an average travel time for that particular area is 38 minutes. It does say 70 minutes with that traffic report. So there is a little bit of a jam that's going on right now too, out near Medina and Roselle, right where Dino is. There's a little bit of some jams right there that's currently happening. So that's also been posted on there. I know I did see another one that did show up too. Sometimes you have to scroll on the page and look a little bit closer onto things. But again, like I've been saying, this is really great to use, especially if you are traveling for the holidays. Be prepared. Of course, now, you know, if you're traveling maybe a week from now, you know, what's going to be on here might be a little different. But especially if there's certain constructions in the area that are going to continue to be in operation during the time that you are traveling, then of course you'll see that on there. But as of right now, I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything that's coming up. Hoffman Estates here on 90. There's a little bit of some congestion and construction that's going on. Duration is about 7 hours. That actually was recently posted an hour and a half ago, and it does look like it's going to go on until 3:30. The right shoulder lane is closed. Westbound I-90, the James Adam Memorial Tollway from near Roselle Road to Roselle Road. Near Roselle Road to Roselle Road, it looks like there. And that's right north of Gulf Road. It looks like there's a little bit of some road work that's currently going on, recently started. If you go out into the Palatine area, Rolling Meadows, it looks like there's also some construction that is currently also going on, which means there are some of those improvements. And that's been starting since March, but that's going until next year, into summer of next year. So check out this, and more information can be found. That's on travelmidwest.com. We hope you all enjoyed the weekend. I had a very fun weekend. I went to the Elgin Open House, and we had such a great time. It was such a fun time. myself, Dino, and Downtown Jose came by, and we all stopped by, and we had such a great time. If you want to see a video that's been posted, you can find it. This is Elgin Police Department recently was live. That was December 6th, so that was 2 days ago. And so you can find that live video there. We're going to put a video together and get it posted as well, too, so stay tuned for that. But we had a great time, took some pictures. They had a beautiful little train set up with a nice little tree over there right at the Chaplain station. Of course, there was the community ornament tree, which is pretty cool to see also. They had a beautiful police patrol carriage that was filled with gifts and stuffed animals, and it was really cute, very beautifully decorated. They had a fake little telephone pole there, so they decorated, of course, the police department very well. Some nice Christmas trees on the second and third floors. Some cute little plush blow-ups that light up, of course, for the holiday season. Of course, Santa as well. Got a little visit from Santa. There's Dino sitting on Santa's lap there. Very cool. The two Santas, as Dino did always dress up for the occasion too. We even got to see the Grinch as well. So it was a very good time. Stay tuned for that. We'll get those posted shortly. And it was a very good time. It was very good. I saw a couple people that I knew. My old drama teacher now works as a chaplain for the Elgin Police Department. Rochelle, shout out to you. Really great to interview you and get catch up a little bit with you also. Very cool. So it's a small world, folks. It really is. It's so cool. I love it. Let's see what else is going on here, too. There's lots of things happening in the community. We've got, of course, different websites and Facebook pages and social media sites that you can utilize to check these out. Explore Elgin Area is one of them. Explore Elgin Area does offer a whole list of things that are currently going on and that are things that are going to be coming up. So things that are currently going on, meaning they're going to be happening today or they're in specific time frame that it's going to happen or that it is happening and it's going to continue on, like the Dino Explorer exhibit at Gail Borden Library. You still have time to view it if you haven't yet. If you've got kids who just love dinosaurs, maybe they're just getting interested in it, maybe they're in preschool or kinder care or a little older too, doesn't have to be necessarily young kids. If they're interested, the Dino Explorer exhibit is still open at the Gail Borden Public Library. They offer fun events with that too, so you can do like a treasure hunt. They have speakers who will talk a little history on the dinosaurs out there too. You'll even be able to see some really cool real fossils as well. Some other things that are currently ongoing as well, too. Until January, we've got the Karis Family Restaurants Christmas pop-ups. So if you have been to any recent Karis Family Restaurants, you might have noticed that some of them, well, all of them are decorated for the holidays. They always do a great job, of course, with that. But some of them do have some pit stops to go to. Pit stops meaning, of course, pop-ups. I think is a better term, pop-ups, where you can sit with Santa, check out some great displays, all that fun stuff. Gobert's Farm still has their light show currently going on. 2 spectacular shows now still going on till January 4th. That includes the Larson's Light Show and the Gobert's Drive-Thru Show. So it's a lot of fun to check that out too. There's also Meeting the Grinch at the Green Guys Grotto. That's coming up tonight, 5:30 to 7. Some other things that are also still going on now, too, include Santa's Village. Santa's Village does have their Christmas drive-thru, and I'm excited to announce I'm going to be having Lindsay, who is with sales at Santa's Village, come on to the community hour this Thursday, December 11th. She'll be coming on at 9 o'clock. She's the sales director. She's actually going to be calling into the station to talk about their ongoing Christmas drive-thru events for the holiday season. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up during the community hour for next Thursday. So it's going to be good. We've got the community hour now. Tomorrow's community hour is going to include Medicare Made ABCD Easy with Danny Gilly. And that will be at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we have Wise Coffee Chat during the community hour with Jennifer Sanchez of Wise Network Alliance, Business Alliance Network. And that is going to be from 9 until 10. And then we also do have for Thursday, again, like I said, Lindsay's going to be on with us for the community hour, talking about Santa's Village Christmas drive-thru. Lots of great things planned. I've also got some good things planned for Out to Lunch. I've got some interviews in the lineup, including for today. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that upcoming a little bit.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Elgin isn't just a city. It's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin, one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23, temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16, temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 36. Currently, it is 15 degrees with fog. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
And welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN. Thank you, everyone, of course, for tuning in today and being part of the conversation with us. We hope that you are enjoying the day today. Let's see what we've got here going on. Like to touch base with some things here. We did touch base a little bit here with the Elgin Police Department. I did talk a little bit about the event that we, went out to. Interviewed so many great people as well. Let me tell you, the police department, when you get to meet them in person, when you get to, take time to actually have a conversation with them, it's so cool. It's so cool to see what kind of jobs they work. It's interesting to hear their perspective on things, and it's so cool to see. I mean, there's so many of them were just, so many people at the police station were just sitting, having their cups of coffee and their hot chocolates. And it's so cool to see how many compartments and components and I would say gears in the clock of being at the police station, right? And all the gears that make the clock work. It's really cool to see all those different departments and be able to speak with them too. So I had a really great time. I did. Let's touch base here. I know the Elgin Fire Department recently did post as well too, just a little bit of some information from the Snow Command here. So this is from a couple days ago on Saturday. This is the Snow Command. I know that they were on that we were on that winter advisory. Fast moving winter storm that we had too. I had to go out and snow blow. So I know that there were some snow route parking restrictions, and they usually do go into effect as soon as snowfall reaches 2 inches, it says here. So wanted to put this information out there for you so that you know about it. Or, I don't put it out there like they do, but I respond to it and then tell you folks. But yes, so with that being said, does say snow out parking restrictions do go into effect as soon as snowfall reaches 2 inches. And then they do remain in place until all snow removal operations are complete. So this goes for not just what happened over the weekend, but anytime this does happen. And the city does strongly recommend keeping vehicles off the streets whenever possible. They said that for this weekend, which was already last weekend, but again, that also applies as well for any other weekends or days that we do get snow. So again, once the snowfall reaches that 2 inches, that's when snow route parking restrictions do come into play. So just want to put that out there for you. And of course, remember that designated snow routes are always enforced. Parking violations on the streets may result in citations or towing as well. So just a great way to help the crews clear roads quickly and safely. It's a great way to plan ahead as well. So even though this is a post from talking about last weekend, it still does apply for any of the days that we do have some snowfall. Again, that 2 inches comes in, and that's when those snow route parking restrictions come into place. So just want to send you a little bit of a reminder. Let's see what else is going on here. Kane County Connects. Let's see what we've got here. If there's anything that does come up. I'm unable to access the website. Let me see here. I'll have to go in a little bit later. But with that being said, you can also check out, like I said before, exploreelginarea.com. We'll continue on and see what's coming up for today and tomorrow. Some fun things. The ECC American Roots Ensemble is having their performance at the Elgin Community College Arts Center. Feel the pulse of American music in this powerful concert directed by Adam Schlipman. From the soulful grit of blues and the heartfelt storytelling of folk to twang of country and the driving energy of bluegrass, this performance celebrates the diverse sounds that define our musical heritage. So join them for an evening of some great fun, fantastic performances, authentic and unforgettable. Prices are $12 for adults, seniors, and students, $10. Students, that includes with a valid ID. Tickets can be found at the ECC's Art Center's website. That's eccartcenter.org/tickets is where you can find that. Elgin Community College also does have another performance. The ECC's concert choir performance is going to be at the Elgin Community College. I remember my days of Elgin Children's Chorus. If many of you folks in the Elgin area remember Elgin Children's Chorus, I was a member of it. My brother and I were a member of the Elgin Children's Chorus for, I think maybe 3 or 4 years. We used to sing in our red suits. It was fun. I always had a great time doing that. And so that was fun. Experience the power and beauty of choral music with the ECC's concert choir. I never made it to concert choir, though, on the level there. Under the direction of Kathy Bernhard, this ensemble presents a rich and diverse program featuring classical masterpieces, contemporary works, and global choral traditions. Join them for an inspiring evening that showcases the expressive strength of the human voice in harmony. Prices are, again, $12 for adults, seniors, and students at $10. So that is the ECC's concert choir performing there. Taking a look here as well, we've got the Vintage Hammer on Wednesday is having a holiday sip and shop. They've always got some really fun things to enjoy in the community. So that's coming up Wednesday and Thursday, holiday sip and shop. That is the Vintage Hammer in Hampshire and then in Huntley on Thursday. Come and finish your holiday shopping list and have some fun, specials, snacks, and holiday cheer. Treat yourself to a festive mid-week break. Join them for the holiday sip and shop, cozy evenings filled with treats, holiday cheer, and stress-free shopping. Because you're having those drinks with it too. Bring a friend and enjoy a little seasonal fun while you finish your list. Check it out. That's at 122 Washington Avenue in Hampshire. The Highland Loft event venue, located here in Elgin on Wednesday from 5 to 8, is having an open house. Calling all the newly engaged couples or couples still searching for the perfect wedding venue, the Highland Loft event venue, Fox Valley's award-winning premier wedding and event venue, will be hosting an intimate open house that's going to be showcasing their venue spaces. Enjoy hors d'oeuvres, sample signature cocktails, and inquire about some new offerings at the Highland Loft. You can tour amenities, including their sound system that they've got. They also do have their large bride and groom rooms, overnight apartment suites, and much more. So if you want to RSVP today, that can be found on their website. Coming up Wednesday, December 10th at 7 o'clock, you can enjoy their Wednesday night trivia at Black & Gray Brewing Company. Pull together a group of co-workers, friends, or family members. It's a fun night of trivia. Prizes awarded to the top 3 winning teams. They've got 26 variety of beers on tap, seltzers, cocktails, and canned ciders are also available too. Another thing is happening at the Elgin Community College. It's the ECC Electronic Music Ensemble is having a performance. Now, this is something I've never heard of, specifically with ECC. I've heard of electronic music ensembles, of course, but not particularly with ECC. So this is new to me. Step into a cutting-edge soundscape with the Elgin Community College Electronic Music Ensemble, which is also led by Adam Schlipman. This innovative performance showcases students' produced compositions featuring bold beats, vibrant synths, and immersive melodies. Experience a thrilling fusion of technology and creativity as these emerging artists push the limits of modern music. So it's pretty cool, and I'm sure we're also going to be hear some incorporation of AI in that too. Prices include, again, $12 for adults, seniors, and students, $10. Students with a valid ID can get in, of course. So very cool to check that out. And then finally, before we take our last break here for the community hour, we've got Santa's Trolley Express. This is at the Fox River Trolley Museum. It's the Holiday Magical Express at the Fox River Trolley Museum. You can celebrate the season with a heartwarming holiday train ride. It's bursting with nostalgia, joy, and festive wonder. Climb aboard their beautifully decorated 1950s vintage elevated cars and journey down an authentic train line dating back to 1896. So this is a really fun, unforgettable adventure for the entire family, and you will definitely enjoy it too. So check this out, and more information can be found. That is at exploreelginarea.com. The time is 45 past the hour. We'll take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the Community Hour. WRMN, stay tuned. For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
The Live Like Rue Foundation is a 501c3 charitable organization that assists owners and their pets through a cancer diagnosis by providing financial and emotional support. In memory of a dog named Rue, the foundation helps local shelters and rescuers by sponsoring animals with cancer who do not yet have a forever home. Live Like Rue is a beacon of light during a dark time. For support for your pet or to donate or volunteer, please go to livelikeRue.org. Again, livelikeRue.org.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
Welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, your home for news, talk, and entertainment. We've got some good things, of course, a great lineup of some shows and programs here that we do want to talk about. So I've got here, of course, the Community Hour on for roughly another 9 minutes or so. Then we do kick it off, of course, to the top of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Then we get into our WRMN 10 o'clock news segment with Dennis Sonar Green. That'll be from 10 until 11 o'clock. Then at 11 o'clock, we have Out to Lunch. I'll be on here on the air. I do have an interview today. We've got Jim Sumeria, who's a photographer from Algonquin. He's going to be coming into the station to talk about his career and where he has been photographing the Fox River Valley and beyond, because that does include some really cool concerts. He's even photographed Paul McCartney and some really really cool bands that are out there. I mean, he was even a photographer back in like the 80s. 70s and 80s, really cool stuff. So he did a lot of 70s concerts. I've had him on the air before too. Last year he called in through Zoom, so he wanted to come back on. He's very, very excited. So he's been wanting to come on for a while, so we got to set up here. So he'll be on at 11 o'clock today for Out to Lunch. So that'll be going on until 1 o'clock for Out to Lunch. We also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30. So if you are, looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, maybe you're looking for a particular gift you want to give to someone that you can't buy in stores. There's no link to it online, and it's something maybe they don't produce anymore. Great opportunity to call in at 847-931-1410 and let us know. Maybe you are looking for an item that was produced in the 90s and you've been looking everywhere on Etsy, eBay, maybe Facebook Marketplace, and you just haven't found that item. Someone might have it. All you have to do is call in, or you can text us. We'll keep passing the message along, and someone out there who's listening might hear you and say, hey, you know what? I've got that item, or I know someone that has that item. Or you can lead to a chain of events of everyone helping each other out. So it's a really great way, of course, to communicate. Tell us what you're looking for. If you've got something that's coming up too, feel free to reach out to us. Again, 847-931-1410 at 12:30 for our Tradio segment, or you can also text us at 505-926-1410. And also email any of us too if you'd like. So that's coming up. And then from 1 until 2 o'clock, we've got What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. Always a great show to tune in and listen to for arts, entertainment, food, wine, restaurants, experiences. He covers a lot of different things. He's got lots of great guests. So that's from 1 until 2. We also have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends from 2 until 4 o'clock. That is also something that is coming up today. Tammy already sent me her show layout, so I'll give you a little sneak peek on what she is going to be having in store today for the Monday show. Again, for Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, that's from 2 until 4 o'clock today with Tammy. Let's see the guest lineup here. It looks like it's Becky via Zoom today, of course. We'll be talking about some fun jokes. Powerball will also be coming up tonight, too. We'll do a segment on Want to Live to 100 and how to do so. Some great musical songs to remember and artists. Of course, we also do have our News Nation clips as well, too, talking about what's happening in the world. We're also going to be having a segment about holiday happenings with Becky, favorite holiday movies to talk about. And I'll be joining in, of course. As always, I enjoy that, so I'll be talking about some of that with them, too. Another News Nation clip, and then our game time. Then we also do have a political talk show with Dennis Sonar Green from 4 until 6 o'clock, also talking about what's happening in the world, particular subjects that are political or maybe apolitical as well. So stay tuned for that. That's from 4 until 6 o'clock on WRMN. And then we've also got Derek Geyer with Big Top Sports, talking about all things sports. I'm sure he'll mention the Bears game. Sorry about the loss, but it happens, right? So still in support. We got a little bit of time left here. Let's continue on and see what we've got coming up here in the Fox River Valley area. I'm going to jump over to enjoyaurora.com for a little bit and just kind of linger around, see what's going on there too. Now, this is an exhibit that I've been seeing popping up. This is called Schlingothi Center of Aurora University, and they have an eye-to-eye exhibition. It's recurring weekly on Monday through Fridays until December 11th. So you still have time to check out this exhibit. I'm sure many great students of Aurora University have been making some beautiful artwork, all different styles that are out there. Once a rare luxury good, portraits are now part of everyday existence. This interdisciplinary exhibition will examine how artists represent themselves and how they perceive and celebrate others. What are the stories artists tell when they capture one's likeness? So much mystery in artwork, especially ones that are of a past time where we don't have people, the people that made those artworks are no longer alive. They've been gone for hundreds of years. And so there's always that mystery that lingers around it. Was the intention for multiple interpretations? Was it intended to be just one interpretation? The whole list goes on, all of those pondering questions, right? So, but I'm sure, of course, those artists will be there at the exhibition. And so you can check that out and see what they've got. There's also some fun happy hour specials that are around the Fox River Valley area as well, too. Barrel and Rye has their happy hour specials, of course, that you can find. There's some great karaoke that's going on around the area, too. Fox Valley Mall has their Peanuts Christmas experience with Santa, so you can take a picture with Santa. Always a great time, and that is at the Macy's Court. Bring your loved ones for a joyful photo experience surrounded by festive decor, twinkling lights, and the timeless charm of Snoopy and friends. They've got their special Santa events too. So coming up on, well, it looks like actually yesterday was the last one for the special Santa events. But when it comes to generally taking some pictures with Santa, you can. You can get Shutterfly orders and things like that too that are packaged together. Couple other things that you can check out, of course, Gingerbread Drink and Decorate at the Fox Valley Winery will be coming up December 10th. This is a great opportunity to take a gingerbread break this holiday season. Leave the kids at home for this adult-only evening of candy-coated creative exterior decorating. Each registration does include a complimentary holiday spirit, right? A drink, a spirit. Fee is per person and includes a gingerbread house and decorations. So it's a fun event to go to. Check it out if you'd like. Other different things, open nights, open mic nights, trivia nights. The Chris Kindle Market in Aurora is also still going on now until, that looks like until December 24th. So if you want to give them a try, check them out. It's a really great event to go to. The German-style Christmas market, Chris Kindle. Always fun to check out. Recently went not too long ago. Had a great time. And let me tell you got to try their butterbeer. Their butterbeer is fantastic. And, of course, their pretzels. Their Bavarian-style pretzels, very good. But the beer cheese, you can't go wrong with that. So many great things to check out, of course. You can also check out foxvalleymagazine.com. They still do have their November issue available. Of course, they do have the previous issues, too. So we'll probably be seeing sometime this week or maybe even early next week their December issue being released. They already have this month's featured dishes for December, so we'll definitely talk about that during the Out to Lunch segments. On Wednesdays, we do like to talk a little bit about the different theater performances that are out there too. So we'll talk about that coming up on this Wednesday. What are some great performances? We've got some great conversation stories to talk about and a whole lot more. Coming up next, it is the WRMN 10 o'clock news, talking more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area and even in the world. Keeping you in touch, in tune, up to date on what's going on. So you can pass the message along as well to others out there. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back with more here on WRMN. This is Matt McNeil signing off for now. I'll be back again for Out to Lunch. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good show. We've got some other great local programming I did talk about earlier today too. So stay tuned for that. Keep in mind, of course, a little bit overcast. Starting to become a little bit more sunnier. So if you want to walk outside, you can. It's not super, super, super cold. It is still pretty chilly as it is the winter time. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more local programming and the WRMN 10 o'clock news after this.